All right, Davis Brothers bringing you Pirate Spring Training Reports, and we started off, and Joe Block is with us this morning, Pirate broadcaster. Joe, how you doing down there?
Hey, great to hear your voice, Jack. Doing great.
Well, here we go again, huh?
Yeah, it's that time of year where we get to try to knock off some. I guess there's no real ice right now, but you knock off some of the snow and the ice in theory, and salt, and wash that away, and at least for 3 hours, feel like there's sunshine peering through those windows, and that spring is right here.
Well, it's a little different camp this year. No McCutcheon, no Cole. A lot of things have happened in the off season. What's the feeling down there right now as you're just getting things started?
Well, it's certainly, how do you do, I think, is the most common phrase. What's your name? Hi, my name is so-and-so. I mean, a lot of new faces down here. And I think, the first spring training without Andrew McCutcheon since, March of 2006. That was the same month Twitter was invented. So, you think about, it's been a long time. So, I think a lot of people, and rightfully so, me included, it's a different feeling. There's a little bit of a sadness, of course. We all have cheered for Andrew McCutcheon through the years. So I think just a little bit of thinking about that when camp opens. It's not normal to not see him in black and gold, but I think this team 1 through 25, from a baseball perspective, is a deeper team than they were last year, and that they've got a chance to be improved too.
Well, the classic Abbott Costello is who's on first, and we're wondering now who's in left, because Dickerson, now you've got him coming in from the Rays. It's going to be pretty interesting. A very big challenge for a lot of people out there.
Yeah, I don't know. Suddenly doesn't play left field anymore. It's probably going to be Dickerson, which is good because the Pirates have brought in a number of different guys and had a few holdovers to try to basically audition for that left field spot. And what's the football saying? If you've got 2 quarterbacks, you don't have one. Well, if you've got 8 left fielders, you don't have one, right? I guess is the thought. So, and there's some guys that are here in spring training that are going to be on the club and that are going to provide some help and are going to win some ball games for the Pirates this year. But I think when you get Corey Dickerson, he's a legitimate starting player. He was an All-Star last year, so he started the All-Star games. He could start for the Pirates then, and he's one of those special bats that over the course of his career has been relatively consistent. Though he was down in the second half last year, maybe that's why the Rays were wanting to part with him, I guess. But, he was so good in that first half of last season. He's a .280 career hitter over his 5 years. He slugged over 500 in his career. He's a legit bat. He's at least an average type outfielder in expansive left field at PNC Park. He might be challenged a little bit, but he's in good shape. He's 28 years old. He's not a guy at the end of his career. He's right in his prime. So I think he's going to do just fine out there in left field. And also in the middle of the Pirates' order. All
right. So who pitches today of the people that we never heard of?
You said it.
Tyler
right? Epler is going to get the start today. And the reason for that, Jack, is, baseball normally, the spring training games have started a little earlier this year, and the camps have opened pretty much the same time they normally do. So there hasn't been as much lead time to getting ready for the games as in years past. So what baseball has done is said, okay, you don't have to have all your familiar faces out there, which they require normally for spring training games, to have at least 4 of your regular guys in the lineup. But they're not going to require that till March 1st. So this first week of games, we're going to see a lot of guys that are either going to be in AAA or are competing for the spot on the ball club and that kind of thing.
All right, Joe, good to get started. We'll be with you, and, of course, Bucco's reports here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we'll have your game on the air. We'll be listening this afternoon. Okay, have a good one.
All right, thanks, Jack. You too.
Okay, Joe Block. Pirates spring training reports have begun. Davis Brothers Heating and Air Conditioning, our sponsor this year. That's it from over here in the On Deck Circle.
All right, well.